Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Welcome to Isaac's and Logan's podcast, sports podcast. And today, on March 17th, we will be talking about NBA, hockey, basketball,
and breaking news in the NFL.
And baseball. First, we will talk about
the NBA.
And the NBA. The 76ers beat the Cavaliers 118-114. The Denver Nuggets won 127-109. The Mavericks beat the Brooklyn Nets at the buzzer. And Spencer Dinwiddie beat his former team 113-111. The Phoenix Suns beat the Houston Rockets, who are garbage, 129-112.
And the Lakers lost to the Timberwolves. What is going on with the Lakers? I don't know. They were champions a few years ago.
It's because of injuries.
Oof. Injuries coming back to haunt a team. Sad.
And the score was 124-104.
By 20 points. Exactly 20 points.
The Utah Jazz beat a really good Chicago Bulls team 125-110.
I have to disagree. The Bulls are collapsing and they're going downhill rather fast.
Chicago Bulls are in 4th place.
Yeah.
Did they drop, Logan, or is that just me?
They dropped. They dropped. They're not as good anymore.
But because the Celtics beat the Warriors 110-88, Celtics are 4th. But I don't know if they're tied with Chicago Bulls. And breaking news about the Warriors. Stephen Curry suffered a sprained foot, and he is not expected to play again until the playoffs, which is on April 16th.
Oof, that's gotta hurt.
4 weeks without their best player. How are they going to do, Logan? And they play the Spurs on Saturday. Are they going to lose to the Spurs?
The Warriors, they're not going to be good for the rest of the season, but they're going to get some wins.
Is one of them going to be against the San Antonio Spurs?
Yes.
The Milwaukee Bucks, who were champions last year, 135-126 against the Kings. The Raptors beat the Clippers 103-100.
Well, anyways, I have a special edition for you all. The Tank Bowl! Who will win tonight? The Pistons or the Magic? The two worst teams in the Eastern Conference. Who will win in the ultimate Tank Bowl? Pick your guess. Pick your guess in the chat.
For me, I'm going with Detroit Pistons for 2 reasons. Jay Cunningham for the Detroit Pistons is really good. And 2, because Orlando Magic is no match against the Pistons. And why would they have one game on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
Does everybody else on vacation?
Yeah. Why only have one game? And between the two pretty bad teams, why not have a game between? Like, I would rather see the Lakers and the Kings play than this.
Kings would win easily.
No, Lakers would win. If the Lakers lose to the Kings, the Lakers are officially... Anyways, let's move on to the standings. Isaac, you can say all the standings out loud.
Number 1 is Miami Heat. Number 2 is Milwaukee Bucks. Number 3 is Philadelphia 76ers.
Hold on. You have to say their records.
76ers are 41-26. Chicago Bulls are 41-27. Boston Celtics are 42-28. Cleveland Cavaliers are 39-29. They're in 6th place. Did they drop, Logan?
Yeah, they dropped a ton.
The Toronto Raptors are 7th with a record of 38-30.
Yes.
Brooklyn Nets are 36-34 because they lost last night.
Oh.
Atlanta Hawks are 34-24.
Nope, 34-34. Nope, they are not 34-24.
34-34.
Yes. What's the Hornets record?
No, I'm right, Logan, because Atlanta Hawks is 34-24 and Charlotte Hornets is 34-25. I looked it up on the NBA app, Logan. I'm right.
No.
If you do the math.
No, they are not. The Hawks are not 34-24.
Because if the Atlanta Hawks are 34 and what?
24?
If they're 34-34, they would be ahead of the Brooklyn Nets.
No, the Nets would have a better record.
By 2 games.
Yeah? Hold on, I think you've got everyone confused.
Okay, let me see if I got the Western Conference right. Number 1 in the playoffs, Phoenix Suns, 55-14.
That's really good this year. That's a big thumbs up. Oh, sorry. That's a big thumbs up.
Memphis Grizzlies is 48-22. Golden State Warriors are 47-22, but hold on. What do you think their record is going to be without Stephen Curry?
Like, overall games without him?
Yes.
Let's review.
47-22.
3. So that's 47 plus 23 is 70, I believe.
And there's 82 games in the NBA season.
So the Warriors are going to go 3-9 through their final few games, and they will finish with a record of 50-32 and drop to the 3 seed.
They are the 3 seed.
Oh, right. They stay in the 3rd seed, but with not as good of a record.
But hold on. Utah Jazz is 42-26. Dallas Mavericks are 42-20. 40. Oh, wait. Dallas Mavericks passed Utah Jazz because
they beat the Nets. Oof, I think the Warriors are going to fall.
I think Utah Logan, guess what? Utah Jazz and Dallas Mavericks are tied with a record of 43-26.
Oh, wait, hold on. Well, Warriors are going to drop to the 5th seed.
Denver Nuggets are 41-28.
Oof, maybe the Nuggets will jump the Warriors as well. Nuggets, you guys, Warriors, you guys might fall to the 6th seed with the way you've been playing.
Minnesota Timberwolves are 40-30, and they're 10-2 since the All-Star break.
Oh, maybe the Timberwolves will pass. Maybe the Warriors are going to keep falling and keep falling. Maybe if the Warriors play good without Steph, maybe they could be the number 2 or 3 seed.
Number 8 is LA Clippers with a record of 36-36. LA Lakers are 29-40. The New Orleans Pelicans are 28-41. And as of St. Patrick's Day today, the NBA play-in tournament is Raptors versus Nets. I did my homework. Hawks versus Hornets. Timberwolves versus Clippers. Lakers versus Pelicans. Brooklyn Nets will beat the Toronto Raptors. Hawks will beat the Hornets. Clippers would beat the Timberwolves, and the Lakers would beat the Pelicans, and it would be Lakers versus Timberwolves, and Lakers would win to make the playoffs, and the Nets would beat the Atlanta Hawks to make the playoffs. What do you think of those predictions, Logan?
Nah, we have to wait till the rest of the season in order for it to be finished for good.
I know, but as of today, that's the matchups right now.
Oof, I don't know. Raptors are going to beat the Nets. The Hawks are going to beat the Hornets. The Clippers are going to beat the Timberwolves. And the Pelicans are going to beat the Lakers.
So both LA teams, so all California teams are not going to make the playoffs? Because if Stephen Curry is not back and healthy, Warriors are not going to win the first round, especially if they drop.
Yeah, so the Pelicans are going to beat the Lakers. The Clippers are going to beat the Timberwolves.
Oh, so you have the Clippers winning.
The Clippers are going to beat the Pelicans. Well, the Raptors are going to beat the Hawks
How about Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving? You cannot count them out, especially that Kyrie Irving scored 60 points.
Yeah, but the Raptors are going to win with the biggest team effort and beat the Nets.
Now let's move on to hockey.
Capitals and Blue Jackets. Who's going to win that?
Wait, those are the games from last night, Logan. I wrote down the finals.
Capitals and Blue Jackets are on today.
No.
Yeah, they are. They're on today. They're on today.
Oh, yeah. Did I go over the games last night, though?
Sure. Can I go over them, please? The Blue Jackets beat the Senators. Good for them. Blue Jackets need this win against the Capitals today. The Wild beat the Bruins. Finally, the Wild are collapsing. They needed that win.
You mean Boston is collapsing?
No, Wild were collapsing, and the Wild needed that win so bad. The Flames beat the Devils, flamed up the Devils. Devils are done. And the Lightning beat the Kraken. The Kraken are so bad.
Okay. Let's talk about tonight. Can I see it, Logan?
I'll do it. Capitals and Blue Jackets. Who's going to win? I'm going for Blue Jackets. Who are you going for?
Blue Jackets.
Why Blue Jackets?
Because Alex Ovechkin, your favorite player, will go off. Okay.
He's not my favorite player.
That's my mistake. Oh, yeah, because you think he's overrated.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's overrated?
He flops. I've seen him flop.
Just like in soccer.
Yeah.
But back to the predictions. Washington Capitals are going to win. Nashville Predators.
Hold on. I thought you were going to say the Jackets were going to win.
I like Capitals because of Alex Ovechkin. I like Alex Ovechkin.
Whatever. Well, the Blue Jackets have the most goals in their division, but they've allowed the most. How can it be the best team at goals but the worst team at goals at the same time? How?
The Predators play the Flyers. Who's going to win that game, Logan?
Predators. They have a better team. I think they're going to win.
I watched the Predators against Ducks game last week, and the Predators looked really good, better than any team in the Western Conference, and the Ducks look like the
Flyers.
Yes.
Ducks.
Dallas Stars play the Canadians.
Canadians are losing.
Yep. And now in the Battle of New York.
Rangers are going to win. I think the Rangers have a better team than the Islanders do.
Ooh. Florida Panthers or Golden Knights?
Panthers. Panthers are better.
Yes, they are. Sabres or Oilers? We have not talked about the Oilers that much lately. How are they doing?
Oilers are close to a playoff position. The Oilers need this win.
Do you have a hockey standings update?
No, but all I know is that the Bruins and the Capitals are in a wild card spot. The Capitals are looking to chase down the Capitals.
And the Red Wings play the Canucks.
Canucks are winning that one. Canucks have a better team.
So just to review, I am going for Capitals, Predators, Dallas Stars, Islanders, Golden Knights, Oilers, and the Canucks. In baseball, MLB ended its 99-day lockout.
Yeah.
99 days without baseball.
Why?
Because they did not come up with an agreement. But guess what? Free agency for MLB is ongoing. Chris Bryant signed a 7-year deal with the Colorado Rockies.
Wow. Oh, sorry. Wow.
Spring training starts today. Regular season starts on April 7th.
That's cool.
And now and breaking news in the NFL.
Von Miller is signing with the Bills. Khalil Mack with the Chargers. Titans released Julio Jones. Ravens signing Zadarius Smith to a 4-year contract. Titans are proposing a 2-point conversion to change overtime rules. Oh, come on. Overtime rules. The Colts and the Eagles are proposing to allow both teams an opportunity to possess the ball in overtime. The Titans are proposing the same thing, but if you get 2-point conversion, it ends. The Titans' proposal is so silly. I agree with the Colts and Eagles. The Titans' proposal makes no sense.
I feel like they're doing that because if the Titans go into overtime, they can convert a 2-point conversion and win.
Yeah.
And I'll let another team have a chance.
Yeah, come on, Titans. Come up with better rules than that. That rule is silly. I agree with the Colts and Eagles. I repeat, it's silly.
Write your opinions in the comments below.
We don't have comments.
About what you think. Remember you said write your comments about who's going to win between the Detroit Pistons and Orlando Magic?
Oh, sorry. That was a joke. Were you joking as well?
No, I was serious.
I was joking around.
Because this is on YouTube.
I was joking because I know there's no comments, and I'm just joking and kidding.
Oh, okay. Okay, one last thing. In college basketball, this is the only thing you know about college basketball, Logan. Colorado State, Michigan beat Colorado State.
Yeah, because Colorado State are frauds, and they play an easier conference as opposed to Michigan, who plays with actual teams.
Yes, and the Colorado State was 25-5.
Yeah, and how could they lose to 17-15? That's basically a 14-2 team in the NFL with an easy division losing to like a 9-7 team. Wait, my bad.
Speaking of NFL,
A 14-3 team losing to a 9-8 team.
Speaking of NFL, for my way too early predictions in the NFL, because of what the Chargers did, it's going to be Buffalo Bills against the Chargers in the AFC Championship game. And in the NFC, we forgot to talk about Tom Brady.
Oh, Brady's coming back. He's coming back. He retired for 2 months before deciding to come back. Mom, Brady, just give it a rest. Yeah.
Tom Brady wants another chance to beat the Rams, which is not my prediction. It's going to be the Buccaneers against the Packers. Rams are not going to make it as far in the playoffs without Von Miller and Andrew Whitworth. Andrew Whitworth retired, everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully he retires.
Yeah.
But Andrew Whitworth has played less seasons than Tom Brady, and it sounds like he's retired for good, Logan.
Yeah, I really...
Compared to Tom Brady.
I have a ridiculous scenario, but what if Andrew Luck had never retired?
You mean Andrew Luck?
Yeah, he retired.
He's not a very good quarterback.
Excuse me. He was MVP bound. He was good.
MVP bound. Keyword MVP bound. He did not win MVP though.
But he's good. He led his team to a comeback in the wild card round in his playoff debut.
What happens if Andrew Luck comes back and plays with the Atlanta Falcons?
Oof, he'd be better than Matt Ryan.
Okay, we have to wrap it up in 30 seconds, Logan.
30, 29.
Wait, Logan.
Yes?
You have any final words or what we will be talking about next week?
We are going to be talking about... We're going to talk about the same stuff like we do all the time, but we're going to add...
But we will be adding March Madness to it because I will teach Logan about college basketball and why it is not confusing. Your turn.
Okay, we'll agree to that. We'll talk about college basketball next... Oh, sorry. We'll talk about it next week.
Okay. Have a good, safe St. Patrick's Day, everybody. And see you next week on March 23rd.
24th.
24th, yes. Go Ducks and Lakers. Get a win so we can actually talk about them winning. For what?
Yeah, come on, Flyers get a win as well. We want to talk about you guys winning too.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye.
Subscribe. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Make sure to subscribe.